last name. How many times have I worked with you, Craig?
It's like Benihana, but with Rapihana.
But I never get it right. And that's why I've asked.
Polynesian.
No, but that's why I asked for your bio. I mean, obviously, I know your name is Craig.
Yeah,
but it's the last name that gets me every single time.
That's why everyone just calls me the Kiwi. I'm from New Zealand, so that's how they can tell us apart.
I think that's what I'm going to do from now on.
Just call me the Kiwi, I'll answer it.
All right, so here's the Kiwi.
Hey.
What do you got?
I got my purse. I got my wallet because, you know, as a dad with young kids, I had to give something up, right?
Right.
I had to give up the gym bag. I had to give up the two-door sports car. Now I've got a minivan, and the minivan was a mess. So this became my wallet because dads need wallets like this because kids have so much junk that comes with them. And I've got it all. I brought it all here. Take a look on here. I'm going to go over to the end of the table because this is fantastic. This has put peace and quiet and love back into our family, especially with me and my wife. But look at this. So, diapers.
Yep, gotta have those.
All right, we gotta get those in.
Check.
Poopy bags.
Check.
They gotta go in there as well. Wet wipes, you gotta remember those. But look, one of the things is you gotta get a blanket in there. But what I'm doing here is I'm loading this up. And I'm loading up with all the goodies that I need as a dad. As a parent, you put these in here. You've got books. You've got DVDs. That's the great thing about it. You don't have a lot of time when you've got kids, so you've got to move quickly. You've got to have the Vaseline. You've got to have all the wet wipes. You've got to have the suntan lotion. You've got to have the powder. That's the great thing about it. And you've got to have a hat. That's the thing you want. So you want to jam that in as quick and safe as you can. But here's the great thing about it is it hooks onto the back of the seat. This is how it was designed. So you've got a clip right here that you can clip around the back of the seat.
Okay, so I like that.
It'll clip on behind the passengers, the driver's seat. And remember, the boys are right here, so I can get anything they want. Road trips more than 45 minutes, you want this space.
Right.
You know, 21 inches long, 11 inches wide. It fits that iPad, it fits that Nook, it fits that entertainment center that we need as parents and grandparents, right?
Right.
And you've got the little clips down here, and it's really simple because it's got a little clip system, which is this. It clips straight in, and you can tighten it and goes right around the seat.
So that's one of two things we're getting, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that is our organizer that we're getting. What do we have here?
So this is the desk. Now this was designed for kids to keep them active, keep them learning, keep things going. It's an 1.25 inch memory foam. It's got the 1.25 inch outside ledger.
Can you see that? Is that a great shot? Can you guys see that on the side? See how nice and, yeah, perfect.
Full polyester, right? So it's easy to wipe down, easy to clean.
So by the way, you get both of these products for $14.95. It's not your choice of.
Yeah, you get to choose the colors.
Yeah, you get both. So the first thing alone, that organizer was great for $14.95.
That's a no-brainer. This is a complete bonus, guys.
Isn't this nice? And I want to give it a good look at this, right? So on the sides, and it's on the left and look at what he has on the right-hand side. I don't know if we can get. Can we get the jib maybe overhead so that, so because I want you to see, just the desk alone is super nice. That's a great, we can't, you know what, can't really show
so that fits around the seat.
Maybe, you know what, will you hold up that side again, Kiwi? There we go, sweetie.
Look at that.
There we go. Now you can kind of, can you see the sides?
These are 7x7 pockets.
Maybe if we drop it this way,
7x7 pockets.
There we go.
So
That's
they're very big. They're able to see, so you're able to see things as well. And they're fully flexible. And they got that mesh as well. Fully polyester, durable, easy to clean. This has been fantastic in our minivan. Our minivan has got some order back into it. It was a mess. I mean, it looked like a gym room, locker room after a whole lot of rugby players had gone through. It was a mess.
Here's what I like about this. It's almost back to school time. And a lot of times, parents have to go pick up another kid or run some errands before they go home. The kids can actually start their homework.
Yeah, you got the coloring books.
On this desk.
Coloring
that they're
books,
getting.
food.
Yeah, so let me just be clear about what you're getting. So you get this portable activity desk that has all of these pockets and ton of organization. You also are going to get this organizer as well. That comes with it. You have to choose a color though. So we clearly have it in blue. We have it in the cheetah, which is fun, all right? And then we have all of the other choices here. So we have a red set, we have a cheetah set. I like the cheetah.
Yeah, that's the tiger.
If you don't know what color to get, we've got the black, and then we also have it in gray, and we have it in taupe. So blue, red, black, gray, taupe, and cheetah. And there are two parts of it. There is the desk that you get. And then there is the organizer. Let me open it up for you so that you can see. you get both pieces for the $14.95 or on FlexPay.
And
so it's a really great value.
It is, and it's going to fit on every seat. And this is one of the hottest things right now is kids want that activity, especially parents, you know, especially my wife. My wife is big on getting away from the TV, doing some activities, whether it's doing cartoons or coloring pencils. So you can change this out and put coloring books on here.
Sure.
You've got all the, you know, you've got the dolls, you've got all the accessories that they want, and you can see everything as well. But here's one thing that we realized once we got this home, and here's a little secret I want to show you. It's not just for kids. We find the craziest things that can work for us at home. My wife uses this. She's a physical therapist, so you guys probably know that she's always doing case studies and I'm driving, she's working on the computer. This has an 1.25 inch memory foam. So she sits this on her lap. She gets her work done. She's got her coffee, she's got her cell phone, she's got her notebook, she's got her laptop, she's got all her work. She's got a little mouse on the side here.
I like that.
She can get her work done. And here's the cool thing about it is these sides, and I'm actually, maybe to just pull all these sides out over here. So let me pull these out because these roll up. And that's the great thing about it is if you don't want to use it, you simply just pull out all the stuff that you have and you just completely roll the side up right here like so. And it ties off. So you can take it with you. We take it to the park, we sit it on the park bench, you can sit it above the stroller. So kids, grandkids. But one thing I really want to tell you about is this. This is fantastic because if you've got, like, you know, I've got grandparents and the in-laws, as we would say, in-laws, outlaws, you know?
Yes.
They're always like, okay, do we have this? Do we have the diaper? We pre-make these for them. So when we drop off the stroller, when we drop off the car seat,
that's a great idea.
We give them, this is blue for Benny, red is for Weston, here's the two boys. And then when we don't use them, we put them on the far back seat of the car, or we can use this tie to put them inside our cloak cupboard.
No, I think it's smart.
And store them throughout the season.
Well, I want to encourage you to shop. When I saw the laptop, I immediately thought about how hot laptops can get after a while.
Absolutely.
So we've all had that laptop where we've had it right on our thighs, whether we were in bed or we were on the sofa. And after a while, they start getting hot, and you're like, gosh, I just wish there was something, a barrier in between my laptop and, you know, my body. This could be perfect. Because remember, here, I'm going to just move this one. The design of this is very lightweight, but it's wide enough. This is a 15-inch laptop, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the padded cushion there on the sides. And I like how it's carved and curved, so that's gonna fit right underneath your belly. It'll be nice and comfortable, even if someone was in bed. I mean, it's hard trying to balance eating. You know, you ever gone to someone's house and, you know, there's a lot of company, but it's kind of a casual affair, and everybody's trying to eat with the plate in their lap, that sort of thing. Well, having something like this would be great. Even if somebody is at home in the bed convalescing, they can put that right over their lap, and it's gonna give them that stability that they need. So I wanna show you the colors once again, and I wanna remind you that you're getting two different things with this product. You're getting that organizer, I'm gonna show it to you in the red, because in the black it's a little bit hard to see. So you're getting that complete organizer that folds down. I love how my Kiwi described it as his man handbag. But
my man wallet.
But this could be an organizer when you're traveling for all of your toiletries, for all the kids' things, the things that you want to keep in the car. And in addition to that, you're also getting the desk, the portable desk. So you're getting both items for $14.95. It originally sold for about double the amount of money, and we're offering this to you on FlexPay. Great for those of you who commute. A lot of you are spending a couple of hours, you know, in the car. This is gonna be ideal. Even if the kids, sometimes you gotta go there and go through the drive-through, right? It beats having the French fries and, you know, the hamburgers and that sort of thing all over the place. They can have that nice kind of stability on that portable desk, which becomes like, you know, a little dinner tray for them in the car or even at home. So choose from black or gray or the red. The blue has been the #1 choice. We've got gray, and then we also have it in taupe. But final chance, final call to be able to get it. I think they're great.
Yeah, and one of the things about that is, let me just quickly jump back here and I'll show you. This is one of the things I want to show you. You'll love this. While you're not using this in the car, use it as a cushion.
A seat cushion.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, using the TV, this is what it's all about, is getting products that have multiple uses.
Yeah, I love it.
Something you're like, you know what, he never mentioned this, but I could use it for this. I could use it for that.
I love the idea of the seat cushion.
So the more and more you use it, it's great. But let me shoot back over there because I want to load everything.
Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Out of time.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's how quick you can quickly load things up. You can remember, this fits on every seat. Here's one more secret that I really love. Blue, pack it with summer. Red, pack it with winter. Keep it on the far back seats. Just change them out each season.
All right, thank you so much for being here.
Always a pleasure. Hey, happy 25th.